गोकुमार अस्ले कोरे मानो वीरान् प्रभाविनो भजिराविर्वन्तः तनं स्वाहवामहे नमः संभवाय च मयुद्भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च महेश्वराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवकरं उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनादितो मुक्तीयमामृता।
Hello guys, this is KK Singh, Vedic astrologer, and welcome to my YouTube channel Om Astro Jyoti Learning Vedic Astrology. So guys, today we are going to talk about Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people and their monthly prediction. So let us start without wasting any time and let's see what happens for the Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people. Okay. So Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people, a very good time has started from January this year only, because the long waited Sade Sati ended and they are very happy actually. Now let's see what is in the monthly prediction for them. Okay, so in this slide we can see that the monthly prediction starts from 16th of September till 14th of October, as I have told you. So at the first week from 16th of September till 22nd of September, Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people are having Jupiter Ketu in the second house, Saturn in the third house, Capricorn, Mars in the sixth house, Aries, Rahu in the eighth house, Mercury and Sun together in the 11th house, and Venus in the ninth house. So this is Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people's this transit. Now what is happening here? Now at this moment of time, Jupiter is second lord in the second house, a very good transit time for Jupiter. Thumbs up. Okay. Saturn, the third lord in third house, malefic in third house is welcomed, is very good. Thumbs up. Mars, the sixth lord in the sixth house, also the Lagnesh, but Mars is a malefic in the sixth. Thumbs up. Now, Sun and Mercury, be it malefic or benefic, any planet does very good in the 11th house. Thumbs up again. Venus in 9th house is good, no doubt. And only one thing is not a very good thing is Rahu and Ketu in the second and the 8th house. Okay. So now coming to the main thing. Saturn is in the third house, so their effort are going to increase. This is a good sign, where Saturn in own sign and they have just came out of Sade Sati. So yes, they should make the use of the time, this 2 year or 2.5 years, whatever is left. Be very specific, be very do put in effort, and definitely your many wishes are going to fulfill. Okay. After that, when we are looking at the Lagnesh, the Lagna Lord Mars is in the sixth house, in the competitive house and in the own sign. So definitely it is also very, very strong. So Mars in the sixth, again, I told you it is also very strong and very positive here. So this is a good time. So yes, any competition, anything you can handle. So this is wonderful. Jupiter in the second house will definitely give you a lot of wisdom and lot of knowledge, and the thing is like it will give you a lot of insight when you are talking about. But yes, only Ketu is there, which might give you a little bit of difficulty. But overall, this is excellent period. Okay. Now we have Sun and Mercury in the 11th house. This is very good thing for gain and income. Now Sun is the 10th lord also, and sitting in the 11th. This is also a good thing. Okay, so Sun, the 10th lord in the 11th house. Now this is very good thing. So whatever their image is or the career thing, what they want to do, they can do it. And it is also coming 11th. So that is second to itself, its house. So it is a good time for Sun also. Now also this house is getting aspect from Jupiter. So this is also good. Now Mercury, the 11th lord in 11th, is also very good thing, because be it malefic or benefic, 11th house transit is very good. And this monthly prediction is based on the transit. Not, we are not going to telling the dasha and all the things. This is the generalized overall prediction for all the Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people. So do not get confused. Especially all the charts will have their own importance. Okay, so this can be seen, and so this was overall analysis of the first week. Next we come to the second week, that means from 23rd of September till 29th of September. Now there is a major transit of Ketu and Rahu Ketu transiting in the first 7 axis. Now this is something very important. And also Mercury, the 11th lord, coming in, sitting in the 12th house. Now three things to consider here. Number one, Mercury, the 11th lord, is going in the 12th. Definitely the expenditure will increase. The expenditure will increase, but the expenditure will be on a good cause. Now, what cause can it be? It can be anything related to journey, or anything, any occasion, or any auspicious deed, because Mercury here is considered benefic, not for this ascendant, because Mercury is naturally a neutral. Okay, and by that virtue he is not into conjunction with any other malefic, so we can assume that yes, Mercury is benefic. Aspect of Saturn and Mars is falling on it, no doubt, but still it is not conjunct with any malefic, so we can say that Mercury is benefic. So there will be a cause of expenditure, and that will be a good cause. Now we are having also the movement or the transit of Rahu and Ketu, which is coming in the 1-7 axis. Now this is very important. As I have told you in my Rahu Ketu video series, what will be the effect for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people. Ketu will give detachment in your mind. That means the ability to connect to yourself. That means either because it is over your moon, because if we take the moon sign, then this is the very spiritual time. So you get connected with the super human, or with the cosmic being, anything which is superior to you. So this is good time if you are going into a spiritual journey. Rahu, on the other hand, when it is going in the 7th house, definitely it will expand the horizon for the masses. Means you want to expose yourself, or you want to come out as a person to be known in the masses, because Rahu in the 7th will give you excess desire. Now people who are not married might get married after when Jupiter transits to Capricorn, but this is not obviously this is not in this month. It is coming, it will be coming. Jupiter will be going in Capricorn in November, but still, because there Rahu and Jupiter will be activating all the Kama Trikon there, so that is also very important. But that will be in late November or early December or next year. But a very good time to be getting into social platform. Now at this moment of time, if you want to go out and expose yourself, either to get the name or fame, or make yourself known to people, this is a good time to do it, because Rahu in the 7th is actually will be seeking too much of attention, and you will be getting attention because of the Rahu in the 7th. Now people will come to you, or you will go to the people. One more thing I would like to tell you, that the communication is going to change. The communication is going to change. How it is going to change? Because it is in the 7th house, and from there Rahu's aspect will be falling in the 11th house and the 3rd house. Definitely the way a person speaks will change, and it will be fully new. Means a person who was never speaking like that will speak like that. Means a new talent or new type of communication process a person may develop. So this is very important thing. You keep a focus on that. So this can happen. This is actually a very wonderful thing. And also the Kartari, which was been formed between Mars and Rahu for the last 1-2 week, now it is getting over because Rahu is coming in the 7th house directly. So this is overall very good period of time. So if a person is wanting to go inside and feel the spiritual bliss, then this is also a good time because Ketu in the ascendant does that. Okay. Now, the third week from September 30th till October 6th for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people, Venus is changing the sign for you all and it is coming the 10th house. Now, when Venus is coming out of the aspect of Mars and Saturn, now Venus is very calm. Venus is very happy. And Venus is also good in the 10th house, not very bad. And also at this moment of time, Venus is also not getting afflicted, but it is getting a benefic aspect from Jupiter. So yes, second and 10th house gets activated too much. So yes, if you want to change the career or you were trying to push your career in another direction, this is a good time. You can change it. So this is also a thumbs up for you. And overall, all the situation is same, and we are having no transit in the third week. No. So yes. So we can go to the next slide. And the last week for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people, 14th till 14th of October. That means from 7th of October till 14th of October, your Lagnesh, the Lagna Lord Mars, is transiting to the 5th house, and now the scene changes. Because Mars is now in the 5th house, Mars will cause a little bit of disturbance in your love affair area. Or because as Mars is a very aggressive planet and already their sun is looking at, so try not to take any aggressive decision which is relating to your love life or romantic life, because 5th house is the house of love, affair and romance and speculative gains also. So yes, speculative gains, you might go into that because from there Mars is also looking at the 11th house, and from 5th house Mars is also making a connection in the 8th house. So speculative gains like putting your money in the share market or in the bond market, debenture or anything like that. So yes, at that moment of time, you can get a good result from there because Mars is in the 5th. But yes, in case of love affair or in any decision making, do not haste your decision. Stay calm, stay composed, and then take the decision, because yes, that might happen. Any decision what you are taking may backfire on you. Okay. And one more thing, last but not the least, is the Pap Kartari falling in the 4th house. Now, at this moment of time, the person is not going to sleep properly for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people, because the 4th house of the comfort is getting difficult position by Saturn and Mars. Okay, they are actually scrubbing the 4th house, and yes, only one good thing is that Venus is trying to aspect it. Yes, the person will be sleeping, but it will be not a very long sleep. It will be like 4 hour, 5 hour or 6 hours, but not like 8 hours or 10 hours. You cannot sleep like that. Sorry. If you are a sleep lover, then do not expect things to work out there. But overall, this is a very good period for Scorpio Lagna and Scorpio moon sign people, and make use of all the good things like which Ketu is giving, like for spiritual progress, and what Rahu is giving for getting yourself known in the larger section of people, in the masses. So yes, these things you can do, and definitely they are going to be there for rest 1.5 years. And Jupiter is also in own house, 2nd house. That is a very good thumbs up period. And Saturn is also very good in the 3rd house. So yes, make use of all the resources, and yes, God bless. So this was my analysis for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people from 16th of September till 14th of October. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, then please do share and subscribe to my channel Om Astro Jyoti. This is KK Singh, Vedic Astrologer, signing off for today. Thank you and God bless.